I know I was saying that I really liked the snakeskin, but they did these terrible. Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. It's Scott here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn that post notification on, and smash that like button. So for today's video, we're going to be going over some sneakers that are going to be releasing throughout 2019 and pretty much just what's available right now as far as news. So we're going to be talking about whether some of these sneakers are worth copying or if I think that they are not. And of course, you guys are more than welcome to comment down below what you guys think of each particular sneaker, which ones you're most excited for, and which one's your favorite. And enough about that, let's get on to the sneakers. So I am utilizing Kicks on Fire. They have a list of most of the sneakers that have been confirmed that are going to be releasing this year. So the first one is on March 22nd of actually coming up real soon. They are coming out with a Ultra Boost collab that's supposed to be like Game of Thrones. They're coming out with like 6 colorways. So if you are a huge fan of Game of Thrones, you might want to be interested in this. Me personally, I've kind of fallen off Ultra Boost. They are definitely one of the most comfortable sneakers that I have ever worn. I'm just personally off them just because like they're so oversaturated. There's so many pairs. I think it's a great option. It's a great daily wear sneaker, and if you really want it, go for it. I'm sure they're not going to be super exclusive. Moving on to the next sneaker, we got the Air Jordan 3 Tinker White University Red, and these ones are crazy. I don't know how I feel about them. They really remind me of the Nike Air Max 1s, the original white and red colorway, and I don't know. I'm not really feeling how, like, if I zoom in real quick, it doesn't look like they have elephant prints, and I don't like how it's just all red around the sneaker, and it just looks so plain with the white midsole, the white, like, actual bottom of the sole, and the white Nike swoosh. I feel like it's just too bland to me, and the positioning of the, I think that's very important for the threes, because like the positioning of where things are is very important. Like the fact that they put the elephant print where the elephant print is, that it plays a huge role in why the threes are such a dope sneaker, why they're so iconic, and why they became so hot back in its day, and why it's continued to still be hot. The fact that they disregarded it completely, and just like the placement of the colors, I'm not vibing with it. I mean, a white and red colorway is dope, but I just feel like they executed this design completely wrong. I do like the previous releases for the Tinker Jordan 3s, but this one, for me, it's a no-go. I'm avoiding these. You guys do probably know that Adidas is releasing 3 pairs of Yeezys that are by region in like Europe and Asia and all that, and those are going to be exclusive to those regions. The US is not getting any of them, and I'm not really too exactly sure what the names of all 3 colorways are, and I've kind of been sleeping on Yeezys just because they've been so oversaturated. They've been dropping so many different colorways. I feel like they definitely need to tone it down, and I feel like Adidas is just kind of putting out stuff. Like they don't really care too much about the colors or the design or like the quality. They just want to get something out, put Yeezy on it, and then have a sale. And I understand that they want to make their products like not limited and available to everyone, but come on. They have the Clay V2s that are releasing March 30th. I don't know. For me, I think it's a drop just because the V2s aren't really popping. I've actually sold most of mine. I only have like the cream V2s in the back. Just because those are my concert sneakers, so I wear them when I go to concerts. They're super beats, so. And I also have the Zebras because I'm never going to sell those. I took a huge L. I actually paid resale when they first dropped. Yeah. We're not going to talk about that. So, moving on to April 9, 2019, they're coming out with the Missing Link X Nike Air Max Susan, and this one's crazy. It has an interesting colorway. It kind of reminds me of Burberry. It has like the brown, different like shades of brown, as well as like an olive green on it, and it's just an interesting simple sneaker. I feel like that one's a pretty dope one. I'm not too exactly sure what retail is gonna be, but I think that's definitely something I would wear. I'm gonna have to say that I would be willing to cop that, and I would recommend you guys cop it. Let me know what you guys think. And then moving on to something that I'm actually really excited about, we got the Air Jordan 11 blue snakeskin. So they didn't release the snakeskin Jordan 1 lows since like 2001, which was the original release, and those were crazy. I absolutely love those. Those were super hype back in the day. A grail. If you were a sneakerhead, you knew what was up with those sneakers. They were definitely hard to come by, and they're honestly a super dope sneaker that had a lot of value to me when I was younger. So I'm super excited that they're dropping another one. Of course, it is a different colorway from the original. It has like this nice blue color, but I still think it's dope. And yeah, I'm super excited for that one. I'm definitely gonna try and cop those. So these ones are crazy. So they got the Sakai Nike Blazers. I really like the Blazers. They're super dope, super comfortable. I just like the silhouette of it. But these ones are crazy loud. I do kind of like this white, black, and blue university colorway. That one looks actually pretty fire. I might try to cop that. But this white and yellow one just looks kind of crazy to me, because like at least the white and blue, like, those are simple two colors and they complement each other a little bit, but the yellow one has just all sorts of stuff going on. It's got a white, red, like a navy blue, and then like a cream tongue, and it just looks off to me. For me personally, I'm gonna say the yellow ones are not really something that I would cop, but the blue ones I definitely would consider. And for April 26th, man, these are crazy. Probably one of the most hyped sneakers to drop this entire year. It's definitely debatable. We got the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s, and I'm really salty about this personally because these are going for like $2,000, and I believe StockX payout for a 10.5 is like $1,800. That's after fees and everything. But I did cop this for $1,200 after like tax and fees on GOAT. When they first released, my plan was to do a video on them and then resell them right away. I wasn't gonna try them on, do an on feet or anything. I just wanted to show you guys the product before they came out and then just flip them to make like 500 to 600 bucks. But unfortunately, the seller on GOAT decided they didn't want to send it, and I ended up just getting refunded, which is very unfortunate. I think what happened there was they realized that, oh my god, these Travis Scotts are worth so much more than what I just paid, because $1,200 is a steal at this very moment, because they're going for like $2K plus, and I definitely would have made a lot of money off of it, got the content. That's just my little salt story. I was really upset that they didn't send them out, and I mean, I guess it comes with the territory. With GOAT, you can't really like blame anyone. I mean, I guess they'll get a bad rating on it, but that doesn't really matter because you don't know who the seller is personally. These are definitely something I'm going for, and I feel like these might be similar to the off-white ones in compared to value. They're gonna drop in value when they release on the 26th, but I think they're definitely gonna go back up, and they have potential to go back in the 2K range, so I'm thinking of bulk buying and just flipping them when they go back up. But we'll see how that goes. So these sneakers, I would say like the Travis Scotts are definitely the most hyped. Like they're gonna have like super high value, and like lots of people are gonna try to get them. But I feel like the Jordan 4 Breads are the most anticipated sneaker, just because people are gonna be able to get the Bread 4s. Like if you really try, or if you really want them, they're not gonna be too hard to get. And they're definitely a classic sneaker. And they're coming out with the Nike Air. I don't believe that they've come out with a Nike Air pair since 1999. And it's just a very iconic sneaker, the black, red, and the cement gray. It's just a dope sneaker. I've owned plenty of Bread 4s, and I love the 4s. They're super dope, easy to wear, and very comfortable. So I definitely need to add these to the future cops. And it looks like on June 1st, they're releasing like an Air Jordan 11 Snakeskin Light Bone. And this one, I know I was saying that I really liked the snakeskin, but they did these terrible, I feel like. Like that's not even like the right type of snakeskin, and the fact that they hit it with like this really sand looking color, and like rather than the plain white, I feel like they did this sneaker really awful. I don't like it personally. Let me know what you guys think, but for me, I need to pass on those. It's just not vibing with me. Then on August 3rd, it's rumored to release the Air Jordan 4 Cool Grays. Those are very classic. I believe the last release was in 2004. I could be wrong, but it's a very old sneaker. I think they only did one release of those, and they were definitely a very sought out sneaker back in the day. Back when I was in high school, they had quite a bit of value, and if you had them, you had some heat. Me personally, I'm on edge. It's kind of, I like them because of the sentimental value, but I don't know if I like them enough to rock, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to be exclusive. Jordans like these are pretty available, like if you want. Like I got the infrared 6s pretty easily, and the resale value is not that high. Personally, I think we'll just have to wait and see. But if you really want it, you should definitely go for it. Now this is what I'm talking about. So I was saying how I didn't like the other Tinkers, like the white and red colorway that's dropping sooner this year, but later on in the year, August 15, 2019, rumored the black cement Tinkers. Those are crazy hard. It has the typical black cement colorway with the Nike Air on the back, but then they add that swoosh on the side. I think that's really clean. Like the black cement 3s are a dope colorway just overall, but the fact that they added that little tint of the swoosh, I think that's really dope. I actually like that. I know it was very controversial when the first Tinker Hatfield 3s came out, but personally I really like it. I'm definitely gonna try and cop those. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for the video. We talked about a lot of sneakers that are gonna be releasing this year and which ones I thought were worthy of copping and which ones I didn't, and I just swapped them. I just threw them aside, and let me know what you guys think. Comment down below which one's your favorite, which ones you didn't like as well. I'm probably gonna reply to most of the comments. I do read them all, and yeah, until next time, I'll see you in the next one.